the name of God, the Lord of the worlds, the merciful one, the compassionate one, master of the day of doom. Thee alone we serve, to thee alone we cry for help. Guide us in the straight path, the path of them thou hast blessed, not of those with whom thou art angry, not of those who go astray.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from every evil, past, present, and to come. And graciously grant us peace in our days as we wait in glorious anticipation of the life of the world to come.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagofen. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and will not be afraid. For God the Lord is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. Praised are you, O Lord, our God, King of the universe. Praised are you, O Lord, our Father, who deals kindly with all and will deal kindly with us. Let us inherit the day which will be entirely a Shabbat. Make us worthy of the days of the Messiah and the life of the world to come. May he who makes peace in high places make peace for us and for all Israel. And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Two households, both
alike in dignity,
in
the holy land where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage. The which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Oh, excuse me.
No damage done.
Are you sure I didn't?
I'm fine. Lie down!
What?
Cover your head.
Don't we need gas masks?
Not anymore.
Some people still carry gas masks.
We'll be all right.
But what if we're not?
Then we're not.
I'm not used to being a chicken. I'm just not used to this. I don't live here.
Yes, I know.
How did you know?
By your accent.
Do I have an accent? 15 years of Hebrew school down the drain. I thought I was fluent.
Well, you speak very well. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you.
You didn't. Every Saturday since I was 3, and you guessed in 2 seconds.
Well, but only because I've been hearing Hebrew all my life.
You don't have to lie.
I don't lie.
Never?
Never.
I lie.
Do you?
Occasionally.
When?
Well, to spare someone's feelings or to accomplish something. Something honorable, of course.
So you believe the ends justify the means?
Depends.
On what?
In the end, of course.
For example?
Well, for example, before I was in high school, my parents wouldn't let me date, so I did. Do you date?
Of course.
I don't recall reading anything about dating practices in Israel. What do you do on a date?
The usual?
What's the usual?
Well, if you don't know, little one, you better go ask your mommy.
Don't act so superior. You're not much older than me. How old are you?
Are all American children as inquisitive as you?
How did you know I'm American? I never said where I'm from.
Your accent.
Cool. Bet you can't guess what city I'm from.
You don't sound like a New Yorker, but you're not a Valley girl. More Midwestern. I would say Chicago.
Cool. And Reagan's, just like him.
So you've read Pygmalion. Do you like Shaw?
I don't know, that's from My Fair Lady. My mom's got the video.
Which is from the play Pygmalion, originally by George Bernard Shaw.
You're very smart.
Well, you're not on Neptune, little one. We do get educated here. Are you on vacation from your school in America?
A very long vacation. I got expelled. Are you surprised?
Not very.
Why not? I was.
You're very inquisitive. Educators don't like that.
Exactly. You're the first person who understands.
What did you do to get expelled?
I don't really want to go into that. But I wouldn't have done it if I'd known Mrs. Goldberg was in the restroom at the time. 6 months before graduation, my mother could have killed me. My father almost did.
He didn't strike you.
Just once across the face. He was telling me what a disgrace I was, so I said, sorry. Did I shock you?
You didn't, but I'm sorry you had such a hard time of it.
I guess I deserved it.
Nobody deserves to get struck in the face.
You were so nice. I hope everybody in Israel is as nice as you.
Well, there are the nice, and there are the not nice. Just like everywhere else. Yeah, it's all clear. Well, better get to your granny's now. Where's it an older sister or a cousin you've been shipped to?
You know everything. It's my aunt, Dorothy Ben Abraham, and my cousin Ali. Do you know them?
No. Where do they live? Oh, yes, that's like 9 or 10 blocks from here. I'd show you the way, but I have to get back to work. Think you can find it?
I found Israel, didn't I?
Indeed you did. And watch out, Israel. It's been a pleasure. What was your name?
Tiffany. Don't say it. I know I was named after a lamp.
Have people teased you about that?
All my life.
You weren't named after a lamp, but a thing of beauty. Brilliant pieces of delicate glass, cut with such love, with such perfection, forming a work of art, utterly unique, and then lit from within, so that the radiant colors, that rainbow blaze across the sky, teaching the sun itself to burn bright, shimmering before the stars, flashing before the comets, mesmerizing the heavens with beauty too rich to use, too dear for earth. It is the perfect name for you. You better go now, Tiffany.
Will I see you again?
Anything is possible.
I mean, may I see you again?
Nothing would give me greater joy, lovely Tiffany. How I wish we could, but we can't.
You're married, aren't you? I'll just die if you're married.
I'm not married.
Swear you're not married.
I swear.
Engaged?
No, and not going steady either. But I will be unemployed if I don't get to work. I have to go now, Tiffany. Have a wonderful stay in my country.
Wait, I haven't learned your name.
You will.
What?
It's everybody's name in my country.
What does that mean?
Goodbye, Tiffany, who's lit from within.
It's everybody's name. What does that mean?
Oh, me.
What is the matter? You're not eating your dinner.
I'm not hungry.
Are you ill?
I'm fine, Mother. Mother, I'm fine.
Then eat your dinner. So what happened at work?
Nothing.
I thought we told each other everything.
There are some things a man doesn't want to tell his mother.
Oh, I see. What is her name?
Mother.
Oh, why do you hesitate? If you like her, I'll like her. I don't expect you to remain unmarried all your life. Oh, I want you to be happy.
Thank you, Mother.
Do I know her?
No, and I don't know her either. I just met her today in a shack.
What?
It was during the bombing. We were waiting for the all-clear siren.
I see. And she was pretty.
Very pretty.
And she was pleasant.
The most pleasant girl I've ever met. She has a delightful little...
Go on.
It doesn't matter. I'll never see her again.
Oh, did you get her name?
Yes?
Then pursue her. Son, you have to go after the things that you want in life.
Do you think so? Even if it's not what other people want?
Does this girl have horns? My son, if she isn't pretty, it doesn't matter. If you like her, that's what matters.
She's very pretty.
Then what is it?
Her name is Tiffany.
What kind of name is that?
It's American.
She's American.
Yes.
American Arab.
No.
Now you're frightening me with this suspense. What is she?
Jewish.
No.
Mother.
No. No, not that. No. No, I said no.
I've never been to a Jewish wedding before. The ceremony was lovely.
Thank you.
Like something out of Fiddler on the Roof.
Well, thank heaven for that one movie, or no Christians would know anything about Judaism.
Now, don't judge me so fast, my friend. I did an enormous amount of research before I accepted my assignment here.
Yes, a reporter has to be informed, eh?
Yeah, precisely.
What exactly is your assignment here?
Life in Israel. Human interest. You know, too much has been done on the military aspects of... Now, don't get bent out of shape. I'm not saying the military isn't an interesting angle. We're just looking for a little variety. Americans think all you people do over here is fight. We want to portray the other aspects of Israel, you know, the peaceful side of life. Celebrations, everyday family matters, love, marriage, births, deaths, natural deaths. I mean, people do die here from causes other than bullets in their head, don't they? Sorry, guess it wasn't a funny joke.
I just lost 2 of my best friends in the war, Miss Charles.
Oh, call me Renata.
And I'm not trying to be downcast at a wedding reception where I know we're all meant to celebrate one of life's most important passages. However, 2 of my buddies are lying underground with bullets in their heads. So I'm finding it a little difficult to make merry at their expense.
I'm so sorry.
Renata doesn't fully understand the complexities of Israeli life yet.
Rabbi, I often wonder if you understand the complexities of Israeli life. He marches in peace movements. He takes food out of his own people's mouths and gives it to our enemies.
I have no enemies. There is good and bad in every community. And I have never taken a crust of bread out of anyone's mouth. I take groceries to some of the Palestinian widows, Renata, and I buy those groceries with my own money, Ellie. Now, be fair.
You sound like a man of peace, Rabbi.
2 bleeding heart liberals doing more damage than good. Miss Charles, are you planning to do one of your human interest stories on the Palestinians?
I don't feel comfortable discussing my professional plans.
I thought so. So you come here and ingratiate yourself to my mother so that you can ultimately write stories that threaten our security?
You're out of line, Ellie.
Renata, Ellie is one of our most decorated soldiers. And
Don't defend me, Rabbi. I can take care of myself and my country against anyone who threatens either.
Be fair, Ellie. Renata hasn't been here very long.
Well, I've been here every day of my life for 28 years, and I can tell you, since you're looking for an interesting angle, that there can be no peaceful side of life until we have peace. That there can be no everyday family matters until we can be a family every day. Try living a normal life when you're never sure when the next terrorist attack will strike. Will a school blow up with your kid in it? Will a bus blow up with your mother in it? Will a store blow up with you in it? Forgive me, Miss Charles, if I seem to have lost my sense of humor. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll go back to find the groom and wish him a happy, happy everyday life.
Hey, Ellie. There you are, my darling. Hey, before you run off, come. Now, let's introduce your cousin to Miss Charles and Rabbi Lawrence.
Rabbi, I'll bet you never knew we had a beauty like this in our family. This is my baby cousin, Tiffany Ben Abraham, arrived only 2 days ago, all the way from the States United. Rabbi Lawrence and Miss Renata Charles.
It's nice to meet both of you.
The pleasure is mine, my dear. Dorothy, you never told me you had this lovely little rose growing in your garden.
Oh, what a flirt you are. She's my sister Deborah's youngest girl. Remember Deborah? She came to visit about 5 years ago.
Oh, yes, yes.
Miss Charles is a reporter from your country, Tiffy. So be careful, she may be a spy for your parents.
Will everyone please call me Renata?
Sure, Renata.
Thank you, Tiffany.
So, you're here for a visit or to live with us, Miss Ben Abraham?
We're not sure about our plans as yet. No, if only we had an extra bedroom. But we'll work something out.
Actually, my last name is Abrahamson.
Not in Israel, it isn't. Ben means son of, and a true Jew uses Ben.
Now, Ellie, let God be the judge of who's a true Jew and who isn't.
Mother, where did you get this rabbi?
You leave Rabbi Lawrence alone. Only I can pick on him.
Thank you, Dorothy. I'm afraid I have to leave this delightful circle now and pay my respects to the bride's family. Also, I think they brought out the sweets table.
Oh, we'll go with you. And Renata, I want you to meet Ruth Gable. She's brilliant. She teaches, she nurses, she grows roses the size of teapots in the desert, and she'll make a wonderful story.
Terrific. I'll be right with you. Tiffany, we Americans need to stick together. I'm dying to hear about your visit so far.
Okay.
I brought you some more glasses. I knew you were getting low.
Thank you, Mazan.
They'll be finished with sweet table soup.
Fine.
There's a dragon in the main ballroom.
Good.
Hello? Hello in there? Is anybody home?
Will you go get more dishes?
Not until you tell me what is the matter with you.
Nothing.
Nothing. You've been sighing and moping around for 2 days. Are you sick?
No.
Is your mother sick?
No.
Is your uncle sick?
My entire family is well. Thank you, Mazan.
Money problems?
No more than usual.
Then I can't think of... Wait. Unless... Oh...
Oh, what?
What's her name? I was right! Who is she?
A very, very beautiful girl, whom I'll never see again.
Don't say that. Where did you meet her? Where does she live? I mean, go talk to her father.
It's not that way.
Oh. Not the type who needs you to talk to her father, huh? Well, it's all right to treat yourself to that type occasionally. Just don't do it too often. It'll eat up all your money. But what a great way to go broke, huh? Use a rubber!
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but...
Yes. May I help you? Guests are not allowed in the kitchen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for the little girl's room.
It's out there, a few more feet to the left.
Thank you. So how's everything going in here? Do you live in this neighborhood?
Excuse me, ma'am, but it's against policy for us to talk with the guests.
Oh, I'm not a guest. I'm a reporter from the United States.
Excuse me, ma'am, but you'll have to leave.
I'm Renata Charles. I just want to ask you a few questions about what it's like to be a Palestinian in Israel. What does it feel like washing dishes in here where they're out there drinking and eating and talking about the Arab problem?
I believe that all men are created equal. Your Thomas Jefferson said that. Now, if you'll please leave.
But I just want to get your opinion.
You're going to get me fired. You have to have a valid reason for being in here. Don't you understand?
Fine. I have a reason. I need something.
What?
More toilet paper for the women's restroom.
I thought you didn't know where it was.
I lied. Now will you please give me what I need? I am a guest, you know.
This is absurd.
Renata, we're all looking for you. Aunt Dorothy's friend is going to leave in a minute, and she still hasn't introduced you to her.
Oh, I was just talking to this young man about...
If it isn't Tiffany, lit from within.
You two know each other.
Could you please leave, Renata? We'd like to be alone.
And I thought I was a fast worker. You've only been here 2 days. Have you thought this through, Tiffany? What will your aunt say about you and a Palestinian?
Oh. Are you a Palestinian? Is that what the mystery is? Don't you know that in my country all men are created equal?
A match made in heaven. I have never seen a finer example of Jeffersonian love. I'll leave you two lovers to your high-principled hats while I go meet with Ruth Gable, the lady who grows roses the size of teapots. Shalom. Or should I say, salam?
Now I have you where I want you, and I will find out your name among other things.
I told you my name.
You said it's the same name that everyone has. Oh, Mohammed. You're Mohammed.
Bright girl. They named you well. Who named you Tiffany?
What's your last name?
Ibrahim.
Are you serious? I'm Abraham's son.
Same prophet.
Must be fate. Maybe it is fate. My coming here, meeting you again, and then finding out we have practically the same last name, Ibrahim Abraham.
Yeah, but your name is Jewish and my name is Islamic.
So what's in a name anyway? A rose is a rose no matter what you call it. Let's change our names to something Christian or Buddhist. It won't change us, the people we really are.
Darling Tiffany, if only we could.
We can. I haven't stopped thinking about you since we met. I love you. I know I'm supposed to play hard to get and make you wonder if I'm being sincere or not, but...
There's nothing insincere about you, Sunshine.
Then tell me that you love me best. Tell me that you love me, Mohammed.
I love you. I love you, Tiffany. And I'll swear by the moon and the stars.
Don't swear anything. No one's ever made a promise to me they didn't break. My parents vowed to love each other until death do they part, and where are they now? Divorced and living in separate cities. No. Let's just love each other because we love each other, with no strings attached.
Do you say you don't want to vow your love to me? Because I'm an Arab?
I told you I loved you before you told me. My darling, I will love you forever. My love is as deep as the sea. Every moment that I'm with you, I love you more because I have more love to give.
Darling, we have to meet elsewhere. You must rejoin the party, and I've got to get these dishes washed.
I'll stand by your side and wash dishes with you.
No, you won't. Out. Meet me tonight.
Where?
At our special place. When we first met, do you remember it?
Of course. What time are you done working?
8:30.
I'll be there at 9.
How will you get away at that hour?
Do you doubt that I'll think of something?
Of course. What was I thinking? Tiffany?
Yes, darling?
I forgot why I called you back.
I'll just have to stand here until you remember.
I guess I just didn't want to say goodbye.
Not goodbye. Never goodbye. Only see you later.
Your aunt is wondering where you are. I did the best I could, but how long can I keep up a conversation about growing roses in arid soil?
You're a doll, Renata.
It's okay. I'm just a sucker for love. You two are really crazy about each other, huh?
Oh, yes. Renata, can I stay with you tonight? I mean, can I tell Aunt Dorothy that I'm staying with you tonight? Oh, please.
I must be crazy, but okay. On one condition, that you two do the right thing and get married, you know? I'll help you in the pursuit of holy matrimony, but I am not aiding and abetting a shack-up.
But, Ahmad?
Will you help us get married? God will surely bless you for this.
I'll talk to Rabbi Lawrence. He's a romantic, too. Meet Tiffany and me at his synagogue tonight at, say...
9 o'clock.
I'll be there. But are you sure you wish to marry me, Sunshine?
I'm sure. If I can't marry you, I don't ever want to get married.
All right, there'll be enough of that later. Come on, Tiffany, Aunt Dorothy awaits. And remember what your friend told you. Always wear a rubber.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just a guest who had a little too much to drink.
Did she proposition you?
No. She didn't.
Believe me, these women like to play with us. use us for their satisfaction because they know we're hard as rocks.
Oh.
They've heard the stories about us potent sheiks with all our harems.
Do you have a harem, Mazan? I didn't even know you had one wife.
They only want us for sex. And when they're done, bam, it's out with the garbage. The party's not only over, but we have to mop up the floor afterwards.
Has that happened to you?
Hasn't it you?
No.
Damn them, they think they own the place.
Now, who exactly are they today? That lady was from the U.S.
They're all the same if they're not us. We've got to get them out of here. Get back our land, our farms, our orchards. Man, I need my dignity. I'm tall as a mountain, yet I have to bow and scrape because they have the power and I have nothing. 2 days ago, when those bombs went off and you were late getting here, you remember? I stood in the middle of this room, right here, while bombs exploded a block away and the walls shook. And I said, yes, explode one here. Right here in the middle of the hotel. Blow the place to kingdom come with me in it. It's okay. I'll gladly sacrifice my own life if we can get those goddamn pieces of crap out of Palestine. I've got to see the streets belong to us again. The red, green, and black of our flag waving over the rooftops, and little Palestinian children playing happily in the park again, well-fed and with clean clothes, and well-soled shoes and toys, not play guns or rocks, but jump ropes and trains and...
Peace, Mazan, peace. You're exhausted. This job makes your race faster than even your body. Keep your dreams to yourself. They could get you in trouble here.
Dreams are the children of an idle brain. I've got to do something. What kind of a man wipes tables for a living or washes dishes? They've got our balls in a vice and they're tightening it every day.
Got any more glasses?
Don't you just want to say screw it sometimes and go out and blow something apart? A car? A bus? A man?
There's got to be a peaceful way to settle all this.
What do? Lose your balls over this woman? Who is she, that bitch that just walked out of here?
Come on, I'll help you pick up the dishes for a while.
I'll do my job, you do yours. I would knock your block off right now if I didn't think you were moonstruck with lovesickness. Who is it, that reporter?
No! You don't know her. Now come on, go get the rest of the dishes picked up. The sooner I can wash them, the sooner we can get out of here.
Oh, the light. It gets worse every day. Hello, darling. What is it?
I'm getting married.
When?
Tonight.
To whom?
Tiffany.
No.
Mother, it's going to happen. With or without your blessing. But it would mean very much to me if you would give me your blessing.
No.
You'll like her. She's a wonderful, she's very sweet. Like you, Mother. Please.
No, not this. Anything but a Jew.
Mother, she has an open heart.
What about your faith?
It's still as strong. We pray to the same God. We believe in the same things.
What do you? Does she believe in the Palestinian state? Does she believe in Palestinians having rights and freedoms and land? Does she?
I'm sure she does. We haven't discussed those
Oh,
things.
and when do you plan to discuss them? After you've committed this grave sin?
This is not a sin. Love and marriage cannot be a sin.
If you marry that girl, you are no son of mine.
I will always be your son. I came out of your body. I drank at your breasts, and you can't erase that. No matter how angry you get with me, I love you, and I am your son. And I am bringing my wife here to meet you, and we will be a family.
Don't bring her here. I don't want her here.
I don't know. You're asking me to make one of the most enormous decisions in my career in just a few minutes.
I'm asking you to stick to your convictions and see that justice is done. I thought you were a member of Peace Now. I thought you took care packages to the Arab refugees.
I do, but this
No
is...
buts, Rabbi. Do you love your fellow man, all of them, or not? If you refuse to marry this couple because he's a Palestinian, then your convictions aren't any bigger than the grains of sand in the Sinai.
It's not just that. Her aunt will kill me. Tiffany's been sent here to be taken care of.
She was dumped here by her parents who didn't know what to do with her anymore.
But her aunt probably wants to...
Wants to what? Raise her like her own daughter? Tiffany is 18 years old. She's already raised. And you heard Dorothy herself. If we only had an extra bedroom. Does that sound like she wants Tiffany to stay with them?
I did notice a certain reluctance on Dorothy's part.
These kids love each other. And they're both of legal age. Rabbi, if we can bring a little happiness to a troubled youth from Chicago and a troubled Palestinian youth...
Is he troubled too?
He's an Arab washing dishes in an Israeli hotel. How happy can he be?
Renata, would you want this even if you weren't a journalist?
That's like asking me if I'd want to be a mother if I wasn't a woman. It's just, I am who I am, all right? I do what I do.
And you know a good story when you see one.
Yes. And I know two kids crazy in love when I see them. And I know a rabbi who's welshing on his convictions when I see one.
Well, you don't see one here. Since they're of age, let's have a wedding.
Look at me, Israel! Look at me, moon! Look at me, stars! Tiffany is radiating brilliant rays of light. She is Mrs. Mohammed Ibrahim, and she is the happiest woman in all the world.
And her husband is the happiest man in all the world. And the luckiest. Which way to Renata's apartment?
She's such a dear. First she helps us get married, and then she gives us her apartment for a honeymoon.
My Tiffany, lit from within. I will be the best husband any woman has ever had.
My Ahmad, light of my life. I will be the best wife any man has ever had. Come on, let's go.
Oh, no. Oh. What? What the? Oh, my God. No, this isn't true. There's some mistake. Ellie? Ellie!
What?
Ellie! Ellie, come here quickly. I need you, Ellie. Hey, look, you're late. Late.
That goddamn Renata Charles?
And what about that other bastard, huh? The interfaith couple here was married by Rabbi Arnold Lawrence, and a picture of all of them on page 3. Oh, everyone we know will see this. They have no shame whatsoever.
I'll kill them.
Who?
All of them.
Well, I don't know what to do. How am I going to tell my sister? Huh? This will kill her. This will kill me. And what about her father? Oh my God. Am I legally responsible for all this?
Do they think this is funny? An Arab screwing my cousin is supposed to be funny?
Ellie!
I would rather have her dead. I would rather have her dead and buried than being some squaw to an Arab.
Oh.
Is she crazy? She must be crazy.
I don't know. She's Deborah's girl, not mine. I didn't raise her. Don't blame me. I'm just her aunt. And she's your cousin, too.
No. I will not have this shame brought on our family. I will not have it.
Where are you going to go? What you going to be careful, Ellie? No, you be careful.
You're 40 minutes late. I had to start washing myself. This has got to stop, Ibrahim. You've got to shape up.
I'm gonna be quitting soon.
Oh yeah? You find a better paying job? Where is it, Ahmad? Do they need me too?
I'm leaving.
You said that. But where are you going?
United States.
Are you in trouble, Ahmad?
No, well, not exactly. Actually, I'm not in trouble. It's just that...
What is it?
I'm married.
Married? That is trouble.
There's a problem.
Already? Bake it up to her, Ahmad. Take her flowers. Spend more time with her. You probably rushed through it too fast. Was it your first time?
That is not the problem.
No, this is the problem. Who the hell do you think you are, you little wog weasel? Who the hell do you think you are?
Hey, what is this?
Stay out of this. This is between this bastard and me.
Don't let him hit you, Ahmad. Fight back.
I don't want to fight you, man. We're cousins now.
I will never be cousins with a camel jockey. You talked your way into my cousin's pants only because she's a little demented, but you are not staying there, boy.
What? This is your wife? Your wife is a Jew?
She isn't his wife. We'll get an annulment. She was never married to you. No goddamn Arab is going to... I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands!
He isn't good enough for your family? Well, your sister or your cousin or whoever she is isn't good enough for us. Take your hands off him. I said take your hands off of him.
No, Mazan! This is crazy.
Why the devil didn't you stay out of my way? You let him kill me.
I thought I was helping. We need peace between our families.
A plague on both your families.
Hey, what are you crying for him for? He's in paradise now, and that's where you're gonna join him in just a minute. Come on, wog wuss, you got any balls to fight, or are you just gonna sit on the floor crying, huh?
No. Oh, no. Tiffany! Tiffany!
Well, I sure didn't think he'd be joining his buddies so soon.
I can't believe Muhammad did this.
Half a dozen other waiters saw him running out of here.
But why would he do this? Why?
I'm sure he has a good story.
A good story. Is that all you can think of? You're the one who started all this with your good story.
Oh no, Rabbi, I did not start this. The Jews and the Arabs started this long before I got here. This is your piece of work, not mine. So now you want to start fighting with me? There is a crisis going on here, Arnold. Rise to the occasion.
What do you think we should do?
Find Tiffany. I imagine that's where he went.
No! Oh, no, Ellie! Not Ellie, my little boy. No, you murderers! You murderers!
Dorothy, dear.
You did this! You did this! You came here and you caused all this.
I know you're devastated.
Oh, you're going to pay for this.
Rabbi, I think you should take her home.
Oh, is that what you think, huh? Who died and left you in charge? Where's that Arab bastard that killed my son?
We don't know where he is.
Probably killing my niece at this very moment and nobody even cares!
I don't think Muhammad would hurt Tiffany.
Oh, you don't, huh? Did you think he would do this, huh? Ellie was a lieutenant colonel in our army, wounded in the line of duty 4 times. He had more medals than you have buttons on your shirt. No, that animal is going to pay for this. We are going to hunt him down and exterminate him before he can kill anyone else.
You know, Dorothy, there is another body in here.
Oh,
Don't you even care who it is?
Who is it?
His name is Mazan Abu Galad. He has your son's knife in him.
Are you insinuating that my Ellie killed him?
The facts are he has a
Oh,
knife.
The facts are that if you dare to print, to even infer that my son murdered anyone, I'll see to it that your visa is revoked so fast that your head will swim. And I can do it. I can do it. Our family were some of the original settlers in Israel. We have connections. How dare you come here and try to defile our name? Huh? How would you like to lose your job, Missy? Do you think I can't do it? Why do you think I invited you into our home in the first place, huh? I went to school with your editor's wife. Norma was my roommate. They sent me a letter asking me to show you special hospitality, huh? Well, I can just as easily send them a letter back, telling them what you did with that hospitality. How you were instrumental in the death of Ellie and some poor unsuspecting Arab, and by now maybe even Tiffany's death. Death that will undoubtedly cause riots and terrorist revenge, and you started it off by blithely waltzing in here, meddling in ancient affairs about which you clearly know nothing. Now, there are two dead men lying senselessly, murdered by some Palestinian named Mohammed Ibrahim. And I want him found, and I want justice done. You, my niece never married any Arab. Do you hear? No Ben Abrahams marry outside our faith. And you'd better conveniently lose any paperwork that you may have lying around that says to the contrary, or you will find yourself sitting in an empty synagogue. And then you will find yourself sitting outside the synagogue. God, Anna! How can you be such a fool? Yeah.
You better tell me where they are.
I don't know where they are.
You know everything, Renata. It's your job, which you fully intend to keep, so don't play dumb with me. Maybe we can still save them somehow. Where are they?
Whether you believe it or not, Rabbi, I haven't got a crystal ball. But a little common sense would tell you that they're probably either at my apartment, which you know as well as I is where they spent last night, or...
Where?
Where he lives.
Let's go. I hope we're not too late.
Too late for what? No matter how we intercede, they're going to arrest him.
They're going to shoot him. He killed a lieutenant colonel in the army. For God's sake, Renata, come on.
I gotta make a phone call.
Now?
I gotta check with my editor for what to do.
I'll tell you what to do. Tell me where he lives and tell me fast.
I thought you were a man of peace.
I am a man of peace, and I'll break both your arms if you don't help me find them. Thank you. Are you coming?
I gotta make a phone call.
There's still time for you to get away. You haven't done anything.
I told you, I'm not leaving. What kind of a wife would I be to leave you when you need me the most?
I love you, Tiffany. Lit from within.
I told you not to bring her here!
Mother, this is my wife, Tiffany.
I'm so pleased and honored to meet you.
I have nothing to say to you. Mohammed, please take your wife out of my home. You made your choice, now live with it. Leave!
We can't.
Why not?
We need to stay here.
You can take all of our money out of our bank account. It isn't much, but you can take it all to help you get started.
It's not money.
What is it?
There's been trouble.
What?
I killed a man.
I see.
It was an accident.
Whom did you kill?
My cousin. He attacked Ahmad. He had a terrible temper. He was a soldier, a famous one, so now they're going to be looking for Ahmad.
Oh, merciful God. Oh, I hope you're happy, Jewess.
Mother!
You have killed my son!
No!
And when he's dead, what will you do? Go back to America, have a nice day. Was your little adventure worth a man's life?
Come on, Tiffany, we're leaving.
Mrs. Ibrahim, I did not marry Ahmad for an adventure. I love him.
Come on.
Wait, Mrs. Ibrahim, You must believe me. I love your son.
My son will be dead in 48 hours.
No!
Oh, tell her, Mohammed. Tell her what they do to our homes when we have been suspected of a crime.
They blow up our houses.
They give us 1 hour to get out of it. Then they blow it up, whether we've gotten out or not.
Rabbi Lawrence, shut the door and mourn with us. We're past hope.
There's no time. They're surrounding the hill. They blocked off the path. You've got to surrender. There is no way of getting out of this alive otherwise.
He killed Ali in self-defense.
They're saying he's a terrorist, that he killed a lieutenant colonel in the army, and that he's got more names on his hit
That's
list.
such a lie.
They're hysterical. You have to understand, he was a lieutenant colonel.
I'm not leaving.
You have to come out with me, son. I'll walk in front of you. I'll tell them you are surrendering peacefully.
Surrendering to what? A life sentence in prison? To never see Tiffany again? Or worse yet, to see her once a week on visiting day. Watching her waste her life on me? Watching the light within grow dimmer and dimmer? Every week? Every month? Every year? No, I won't do it.
You've got to.
I told you I'm not going.
Mrs.
Now
Ibrahim,
get out!
Mrs. Ibrahim, talk to your son.
I have no son.
Tiffany, talk to him, but make it quick. If they storm this place, we'll all get killed.
I'm staying with my husband, Rabbi. Please leave us now.
I'm sorry, Tiffany. You have got to come with me.
Get out of here! Get out of here before I kill you myself!
I'll try to get them to give you some more time.
Don't even suggest it.
I won't. I just want you to know that I love you, Tiffany, who's lit from within.
And I love you, Ahmad. Light of my life.
Let's wait in each other's arms.
Let's not even wait. Let's do it now.
Darling, are you sure?
I'm sure. We both pray to the same God. I'm sure there's only one heaven, and I'm sure we'll be there with him tonight. I know it.
My precious.
Let's turn on the gas, and when they blow up the place, there will be an explosion they'll never forget.
And Tiffany will light up the sky.
Is the gas on?
All the way. It won't take long. And it won't be painful.
I'm not afraid. Are you?
I've never been less afraid in my life.
Hold me, Ahmad.
I'm holding you.
We're in our 4th hour in our standoff on the Mount. As I reported earlier, Rabbi Arnold Lawrence has been able to convince authorities that these 2 young lovers are just the victims of a cruel fate and not terrorists, as reported earlier. Rabbi Lawrence went back into the house about 5 minutes ago with the mother, Wafa Ibrahim, and the aunt, Dorothy Ben Abraham, both of whom have been keeping close vigil regarding their loved one's safety for the past 4 hours. The soldiers still have the house surrounded, however. Apparently, the authorities do not want to take any chances that the couple might be armed. What's that, Frank? No, as I reported earlier, it is highly unlikely that they are armed, although it should be remembered that Ibrahim did kill the young lieutenant colonel with a fairly good-sized knife. The standoff continues, so I'll send it back to you, Frank. Wait a minute. They're coming out. The rabbi, the mother, and the aunt. Can you get the camera up there? Visibility is poor here. I see. Is it? Yes, it is. Bodies. They're bringing out 2 bodies covered in blankets. You take it, Frank. I am... God. This is Renata Charles. Back to you, Frank.
Where be these enemies? Israel, Palestine. See what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And we, for winking at your discourse too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished. A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. And when you leave, put not this tale away. Ne'er was a tale more fitting for today. And when you see the night aglow with light, see Ahmad and his Tiffany burning bright.
Can I sit in that chair? You bet.